This is Mike from Blood of the Wolf, and today we're going to take a close look at this Jackson RRX 24-7.
Go with fire, go with 1,000 flashing flaming forward will not fire. Hearts of courage will break, I hearken to the clamor of crashing swords, where the wheels of men collide with crashing fall.
Okay, features of this guitar. We got a basswood body, neck through design, rosewood fretboard, binding, shark fin inlays. Comes with a Floyd Rose special, so we got the locking nut, Jackson tuners, reverse headstock. We got two volumes and a tone. So the first volume controls the neck pickup, the second volume, the bridge pickup, and then a master tone. Three-way pickup selector. It's your basic Jackson Rhodes V setup. Okay, things I like about this guitar. Neck through. That's awesome. I like neck throughs. The balance of the instrument, I feel like when you're standing and playing you don't have neck dive issues, which is always good. I like this dark rosewood fretboard. I think it looks awesome. The binding here on the neck and headstock, they did a really good job on this guitar. Sometimes when there's neck binding and headstock binding, you see like finish imperfections, like with the lacquer, where there's kind of just like parts where you see the white binding and it's not covered by clear lacquer. This one is really, they did a really good job with this one. I've seen some other X Series guitars. I mean, I have some other X Series guitars where the binding and the lacquer, like, it just, they didn't do like a very nice job finishing it. But this one they did. The fretwork on this is top notch. The neck shape, it's a 7-string, so it's fat, but it's kind of like fat and thin. Not too thin, but definitely not as round as my other two Rhodes is up there. I did mention how this is neck through. There's no neck dive issues when you have a strap on, and I just use like regular, what are these, Ernie balls? I just use regular nylon straps, and this thing is fine. No neck dive. The overall construction of this is good. It's great. I have no complaints. And of course, it looks awesome. I am a big fan of the reverse headstocks on this Rhodes. I wish they would do a King V like this. That would be fantastic. Cons. I really only have one bad thing to say about that, and that's that they put Duncan design pickups in this guitar. Duncan design pickups are fine. I don't hate them. These actually sound okay, but this is an $800 guitar brand new, and I don't feel like at that price range that you should be getting Duncan design pickups. I bought this used. I didn't pay $800 for it, but that's, I think, going to deter some people from buying this. Got some shit in my eye. My second complaint is the knobs. I don't really see the point of having a volume knob for the neck and a volume knob for the bridge. But that's just kind of the Rhodes style. So it's not really, I guess it's a complaint against the Rhodeses in general, but not really so much of it's a minor complaint, really. And it's an easy fix too. So if you're like me and you want just one volume and you want it right here, what I'm going to do with this one, and what I've done with my other two Rhodes guitars, is I remove this knob, I unscrew this volume pot, and I just shove it into the cavity, and I make sure it's turned up all the way, and then I remove this knob, and I take this pot, and I put it in this spot. So now I have just my bridge right there, and my neck is always on, and all I have to do is just switch it on with the pickup selector switch. And then what I do is I take this tone knob and put it in that spot. there. So what do I do here with this this piece that's, you're gonna have like a hole in the, like a, just like an empty, like a hole. So what I'll do is I'll take a pick holder and just put it over the hole. So there we go. So you can, that's what I did with that one there. So that's an easy fix. One thing I'm not sure about yet, the jury is out on, is this bridge. I don't have a problem with Floyd Rose specials. I have a couple of them in my other X Series guitars, and I think that they're fine. This guitar I am having a little bit of tuning issues with. It's probably me and not the guitar, but it could be the guitar. I don't know. I generally don't have issues setting up Floyd Roses at all, but this one I can't seem to get dialed in right. And it could be because this is my first 7-string with a Floyd Rose bridge on it, and I'm just not good at that yet. Anyway, bottom line, if you're in the market for like a metal looking 7-string, I would recommend this. But I would say it's not worth $800, so try to find one used. That would be my suggestion. Okay, a little bit of an afterword here. I did end up changing out these pickups. So I took the Duncan designs out and I went with some Seymour Duncan Black Winter pickups. The Duncan designs actually didn't sound that bad, and the Black Winters didn't make a huge difference. I'll do a video where I compare the Duncan designs to the Black Winter pickups, and then you can hear for yourself. Secondly, about the bridge. So I did take the strings off. I took the bridge off the posts, and I examined the knife edges, and there was some very small burrs on the knife edges where the tremolo hits the posts. So I used a file, and I very gently filed away those burrs, and it seems to be fine now. So hopefully that's all it was, and it's not like a long-term issue. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this guitar. Again, not for $800. See if you can get one used, and then drop in some pickups of your choice. Or you can stick with the Duncan designs because they really don't sound that bad at all.